Welcome back to Mini Lessons with Miss H. And today we're doing our spade strategy practice, and we're focusing on the story called Learning with Pigs. So you know what I do. I always review the spade strategy. All right. First, we're going to survey the text. We're going to look at the title, if there's any text features like photographs or illustrations. And then after we do that, we're going to identify the genre to activate prior knowledge and create a prediction. Okay? After we've done that, we're going to annotate the text. All right? How do we annotate the text? Based on the genre. So if it's a story, a fictional story, we should have character, setting, plot, problem, solution, okay? And if it's a non-fictional story, we should have main idea, key details, or we could also have sequence like we've been practicing this week, all right? Like what happened first, next, last. Then we're going to dissect the questions, and then we're going to use text evidence to support our answer. First thing we always do is write our name and today's date on the paper. I've been seeing a lot of great work on Portfolio, but I still don't see the name and the date. All right, guys? Then, title. I'm annotating, I'm surveying. That's a photograph. So based on this, my prediction is I predict. Tell me what you think the story is going to be about. Ready, set, 1 minute. All right, I predict this text will teach us about pigs. Yes, that's what I predict this text will teach us about pigs. Why? Because the title says learning about pigs, and then I see a photograph of piggies, right? So we've surveyed the text, we've annotated, we've written our prediction. Now we're going to read with a marker. Remember, if you don't have a marker, my expectation is that you use whatever you can find. But the reason for us to use a marker is we are training our eyes to read in a straight line. All right? So here we go. What would you do if you wanted to learn all about pigs? Maybe you want to know what they eat and where they live. You might also want to know if they bite or if they are smart. First, oh, that's a sequence word. You might ask your friends and family to tell you about pigs. The next thing you could do is check out a book from a library. After that, look at these sequence words we're finding. You can look for facts about pigs on the computer. All of these ways would help you learn about pigs. So this is our main idea. We did not have a character. We did not have a setting, problem, and solution in the story. Why? Because it's teaching us, learning about pigs. So here is our 3 details. Key detail 1, key detail 2, and key detail 3. Okay? And then the next thing. So pretty much all of this stuff is important. And then this is the main idea. So my expectation now is that you, in 1 minute, you annotate everything Ms. Hernandez annotated in the story. All right? Before we move on to the questions. Ready, set, you can do it. Awesome sauce. Now we're going to dissect the questions and use evidence to support our answer. This story was written in order to, so what's the main idea, the purpose of writing the story, the person who wrote the story? Teach you facts about pigs? Did it teach us any facts about pigs? No, that's false news. Oh, I forgot to dissect. Okay, this story was written in order to, so the main idea. Another way to say story is text. When someone asks you if something is written, they're asking you the author's purpose. Okay? Teach you facts about pigs. We said that was false. It didn't teach us any facts about pigs. Tell you where to look for facts about pigs. Oh, that sounds like a winner chicken dinner. But we have to read all the other answers to make sure that's the right one. Show you how to use the library. They said something about the library, but it did not teach you or show you only about the library. So that's false. Explain how to find facts on the computer. This is another false one because they mentioned the computer, but they did not focus only on the computer. So you have to be careful with these types of answers because we'll think, oh yeah, library. I remember library. That's a word in the story. That's a good answer. And then you pick the answer and then it's wrong. And then Ms. Hernandez is very upset at you for the rest of the day. So the best answer is tell you where to look for facts about pigs. How do we know that? All of these ways would help you to learn about pigs. Wow, amazing. So this is the answer to number 1. All right. So I'm going to put a little happy face there. So number 2, I'm going to read to you the question. My expectation is that you dissect it and that you pick the right answer by going back in the story and putting where you found your answer. All right? Which of these is true? Pigs bite and they're smart. B, the best place to get facts is from your friends. What? C, there are many places to look for facts about pigs. D, the computer is the only place to find facts about pigs. So you have 1 minute to do this. Ready, set, go. All right, don't forget to take a clear picture of this and upload it to your portfolio assignment, all right? Also, real quick, I wanted to review something that is very important in the whole main idea of Ms. Hernandez doing these videos. I'm going to explain to you how Ms. Hernandez has been grading the weekly test on Friday, right? Or the last day of the week. So first thing I do is I print one of these little papers for each one of you guys and I write your name, the title, and the date. Then what I do is, this is very important for you to notice. This is the SPADE process. SPADE. So I'm checking every part of the SPADE process and there's points for it and then the total points. Right? So how do I know you did these things? Okay, did you label the title? Did you label the photograph? Yes, excellent job. You get 1 point. All right? Am I going to check that you labeled everything? No. My expectation is that at least you have most of them labeled. Some stories have bold words and you might forget to label one bold word, but I will give you credit because if you did most of the surveying, that's fine with Ms. Hernandez. Then you get a point for writing a prediction. Oh, wow, look, she has a prediction. Great job, Ms. Hernandez. So she gets another point. Then I grade for annotating the text. So character setting, problem, and solution is an example. You can also, in this situation, you have main idea, key detail 1, key detail 2, key detail 3. So if you notice, there's always going to be 4 things I look for. Wow, Ms. Hernandez did that as well. Great job, Ms. Hernandez. Then you're going to dissect the questions. You're going to write synonyms for the key words in the question. So if you circled important words in the question and then you wrote text and you did that at least 1 in each question, Ms. Hernandez would give you a point. Great job. You did that. You dissected the questions. That lets me know as a teacher, you actually went back in the story and, in the question, and you read the question. You took the time to think about what they're asking you, right? Evidence. Go back in the text and underline the answer. Wow, did you do that? Did you go back, you underline the answer and put number 1 by there? Yes. So you get 1 point for that. Finally, how many questions did you get correct out of 2? So the first one, Ms. Hernandez gives you, but the second one is where you're going to see a difference. So let's say, for example, if I didn't get the second one right, and I only got 1 point. Now let's add to see what grade I'm going to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 out of 10. That's still an A. All right? So what if I forgot to annotate all the things in the text and I only did one thing? It's an example, right? So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 10 equals a C. So that's how I'm grading these. There's no reason why any of you guys should be getting anything less than a C. We're surveying every day. We're writing a prediction every day. We're annotating the text every day. I'm dissecting the questions with you every day. All right? And we're going back in the story to find evidence to support our answers every day. The only thing that you're in control of by yourself is how many questions you got correct. This is how I'm grading the last story that you do by yourself, and I don't put a video. This is how I'm grading it. So I want you to understand the purpose of this. When you go to the 3rd grade, you're going to have to do the SPADE process by yourself. And I don't want anyone to say, Ms. Hernandez didn't teach me that, because all I've been focusing on this end of the 9 weeks is the SPADE process, all right? So don't forget, this is why it's important to watch the videos so that you're learning how to do this based on different genres of the story. Okay? So until next time, bye!